Good morning, students. The knee and column type milling machine and its basic parts. The diagram is in front of you. Starting from the bottom, it has base, this one. Then on the right side column, on the top side here is arm, then knee, saddle, table, workpiece, arbor and cutter, and here is yoke and elevating screw, knee elevating screw. So first we will start with the base. As you can see, base is a heavy casting which supports all the other parts mounted over it. All the upper parts are supported by the base and the base rests on the floor. Here is the base. Now second part is column. This one is column. It is the most important part of the milling machine. It consists of electric motor which drives the mechanism. It also accommodates the transmission system and gear trains. It is basically a vertical member, this one, and is hollow from inside. The front side of the column is accurately machined, which carries guideways for the knee. Now third part is knee, this one. It is a casting or unit which moves on the front side of the column up and down with the help of a handle and this elevating screw. The movement of this knee can be manually or automatically. Now next part is saddle. Saddle is mounted over the top of the knee. It can move towards the column or away from the column as shown by the arrow. The top portion of the saddle is accurately machined and is provided with guideways for supporting the table over it. The movement of the saddle is with the help of a hand wheel. The next part is table. Table is mounted over the top of the saddle and it can also be moved in a lateral direction with the help of a small hand wheel. The most important purpose of this table is to hold the workpiece firmly during machining. The next part is spindle, this one. It is a large shaft supported in bearings inside the column, having a tapered hole in front of it. The tapered hole is used for holding arbors and cutting tools. The cutting tool, which is known as milling cutter, is mounted over this spindle. The next part is overarm, this top portion. The casting at the top of the column above the spindle is called an overarm, It is used for supporting arbor and can be moved forward and backward. It also supports the other end of the spindle with the help of this yoke. The next part is arbor. The arbor is an accurately machined shaft for holding and driving the milling cutter. It has taper at one end to fit inside the spindle nose and has two slots to fit the nose keys for locating and driving it. The very thin shims are used for positioning the cutter accurately. The last part is elevating screw. It is located below the knee and it facilitates the movement of the knee in the vertical up and downward direction with the help of a motor, or it can also be moved manually. So here is the main parts we have already discussed.